Striker KYOGO. Lots of talk about KYOGO diving. We had a caller on Monday night, Mark, a Rangers fan, Jordan, who was talking about KYOGO's propensity, as he saw it, to hit the deck all too easily. And his manager, we'll hear from him shortly, his manager's been hitting back.
Yeah, I think the manager's quite right to defend his player. You know, first and foremost, KYOGO has been a wonderful talent. He's certainly lit up the Celtic team. He's lit up Scottish football. If one or two people have got problems in terms of simulation, then I can understand that, why they would have. But over the piece, Ange Postecoglou was right to defend the player. I think it's gone too far in terms of, you know, that there's a narrative now built about solely around the negative stuff with or the perceived negative stuff with KYOGO, which I think's been a bit over the top. I don't think it's fully merited. So yeah, I think the manager was absolutely right to come out and defend his player.
And sometimes that happens, doesn't it, to players who are doing really well and troubling the opposition. They become unpopular and the opposition fans have a go and try and pick holes.
Yep, it happens quite often, Rob, if I'm being honest with you. I totally get Postecoglou. You've got to stick up for your players, no doubt about it. Look, there is a number of people have got gripes the way he goes down too easily at times, but overall, what he's brought to the Scottish game, he's brought real quality in goals. So I totally understand where the Celtic manager's coming from, backing his player.
This was Ange Postecoglou talking today about the keyboard warriors, as he described them.
All these brave people, these warriors who, you know, accusing people who are out there. KYOGO's the size of a jockey. He's playing against guys almost a foot taller than him, and all these brave warriors on the outside are casting aspersions, are they? I haven't read it. I won't read it. You end up in arguments with ignorant people. You eventually become one of them. So I kind of ignore those kind of narrative as you painted it. I think KYOGO's been great for our football club. I think he's been great for Scottish football. I'd be surprised if anyone wouldn't want somebody of his character and his playing ability in their club or in their league.
Is he just playing the game, Mark? And he's not a youngster, KYOGO. He's 26, 27. He's been around a bit, and he is coming up against big defenders. And he's got that streetwise quality about him, hasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, listen, if there's anything untoward going on, then it's up to the referees. It'll be solely down to the referees how they want to deal with it. If it's yellow cards, if it's not, if a defender or somebody is following through, if he's going down easy, I don't like that. You know, we spoke about it on Monday night. You know, I don't like to see players going down easily, blatant diving. I don't like it, and it's something that we need to stamp out of the game in general. And I made my feelings clear on that on Monday. But I think the stuff in terms of KYOGO, I don't think it's what's been going on with KYOGO in terms of once or twice it's looked a bit soft the way he's reacted to things. I don't think it's merited the attention that it's been getting over the past, whatever it is, 5, 6, 7 days, 10 days. I don't know. I don't think it merits that. I think it's gone over the top, and I think that's why the manager today has probably wanted to go out and try and nip it in the bud, because if you want to assess KYOGO's overall contribution as a footballer in the past 5 months since he's been at Celtic, it's been outstanding, and I'd much prefer to talk about his talent as a footballer, because he's lit up the Scottish game.
And it's what social media does, Barry, isn't it? It sometimes magnifies things like this out of all proportion, really. It's probably a very small minority who are talking about this, but it gets quite a lot of reaction.
It does, but listen, it's part of modern day society. Social media. Listen, it's got its good points, it's got its bad points. I'll be honest with you, I'm not on social media for a reason. But listen, I tend to look at the same as Mark. When good players come to this country, you tend to look at what they do in terms of what they bring to the game here. And certainly what KYOGO's brought is a lot of quality and goals, and you've got to admire the guy as a player. Yep, does he get on people's nerves when he dives at times? Yeah, he does, but that's part and parcel of the game at times.
Tell Alexa to launch Go Radio or listen on the Go Radio app.